Hello, today we are talking about the legacy of Thomas Jefferson. Um, According to the 1848 book, Lives of the Signers of the Declaration of Independence, Jefferson was a man who highly valued freedom and had a distinct faith in people's ability to govern themselves. Jefferson left a rich legacy to the world. His original library became the foundation for the Library of Congress. And Jefferson was, of course, as everyone pretty much knows around the world, the main author of the Declaration of Independence. He also worked with the Marquis de Lafayette on the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, that had the French Revolution not gotten hijacked by extremists the way that it did, France might be the revolution might have turned out a whole different way with a very strong democracy, instead of ending up with the dictatorship and all of that other madness. But anyways, that did break Jefferson's heart that it turned out that way. He maintained his faith in the French people and in their revolution until it was just beyond the point of being able to maintain. The mob did end up, well, anyways. Okay, so there's another type of legacy that Jefferson left behind. And we're not going to talk about his relationships. Keep in mind that Jefferson, like all of the founders, was a human who made human mistakes. And we're not going to go into any debatable things and stuff like that. But any internet search will bring up Sally Hemings. And also many internet searches will bring up how much he loved his wife and how devastated he was when she died. The controversies are dreadful. However, one thing that is not controversial in the legacies of Thomas Jefferson is his legacy of architecture. Now, as anyone who has been to the campus of the VA hospital in Salem, Virginia, can tell, the Jeffersonian architecture is simply amazing. UNESCO has made both UVA and Monticello World Heritage Sites as examples of this amazing fusion neoclassical style that Thomas Jefferson pretty much pioneered and popularized all around the world, especially in America. The bits of architecture that he picked up around the world from his studies, he brought together in these amazing creations of architecture that are enduring and quite beautiful. The interesting optical illusions where the top part of the building would be slightly smaller, but it gave it a sense of height and grandeur without having to break the bank with the amount of materials used, is another thing. And anyway, his campus on UVA is actually quite amazing as well. The original campus was set up, pardon me, with learning and integration in mind. The Rotunda building was the amazing library, which was the second amazing library that Jefferson created. The first having been the foundation for the Library of Congress, which is another really great enduring legacy. But the campus of UVA was set up with, you had the Rotunda, which was the library area over here, and then you had the different professors, the educators' homes set up and spaced with the student housing in between, so the departments weren't separated all over the place. It was around a green where everyone could integrate and have learning, where it would be a learning environment where the professors were learning as well. And it was just a beautiful model of higher education. And anyway, let's see, the UVA, hold on, I've got to get my page here, carries on Jefferson's ideals of leadership, democracy, and architecture through their many degree programs as well. Jefferson was a man who spread the ideas of learning, democracy, and architecture around the world. And, oh, I'm so sorry. I can't read my notes properly. The examples of his legacy are still in the architecture of America and in the commonly held core ideals of the right to self-government of almost every American citizen and a lot of the people who come here from other countries. God bless you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I do apologize if this recording is a little weird. I'm not really usually the one doing this. But anyways, have a good evening.